Hello everyone, welcome to Halo Moon Tarot. This is your weekly singles love reading for Taurus. How are you guys? Taurus, let's see what's going on with you. What does Taurus need to know? Oh, all right. Queen of Cups. Feeling the love. Someone's available. You know, we got the Two of Pentacles. I feel like we have someone kind of in that energy of should I or shouldn't I? Yeah. And we have Temperance and the Death card. Yeah. So I do feel like there's someone here who's kind of feels something's a little off. Should I or shouldn't I? Should I end this? Is this person right for me? Are they my type? But something definitely, there's some sort of ending. Every ending leads to a new beginning eventually. Oh, we got the King of Cups. There we go. Taurus, masculine, feminine, whoever you are. We got a couple of people who are definitely available. I'm definitely feeling it. Do they love me? Do they not? Or should I end this? I mean, it could be somebody who's having a little inner struggle trying to end a situation. But let's have one more card. What does Taurus need to know? Taurus singles. Yeah, look at that. Yeah, it's a whole new cycle. So I feel it has something to do with timing. Who's the Queen of Cups? Somebody with some Pisces energy. Could be in their chart, or they are. Yeah. So someone who kind of keeping it all in, though. They're kind of keeping it to themselves. So this is someone, should I or shouldn't I? Do they love me? Do they not? I really feel that that's what's going on here. But I wouldn't be surprised if we have someone who has maybe ended a situation, too. We're going to see. It may have already happened. Let's have a look at Temperance. Yeah, so I do see the energy of Temperance being patient, but it's whether, yeah, is this person my type or not? Because someone's feeling something is off, but I actually feel everything's just right. Why? Because I feel there's chemistry. There's some chemistry here. So I do think we have both people all up in their feels. Why is the Death card here? Does someone have to end something first? Or someone who just ended something? Let's have a look. Why is the Death card here? Oh, I see Scorpio energy. Ah, the Emperor. The Emperor has ended something. But this is someone making it happen. So this is someone who ended a situation. Yeah. But I do see a possible Scorpio. They could be a Scorpio. One of you is that, I mean, there's definitely Taurus here, one or the other, maybe both of you, who knows? Yeah, but I do see, I mean, we have an Emperor here who's ended a situation. This is someone who made something happen. So tell me about the Two of Stones. This could be someone comparing someone to someone else. Yep, the person they ended with, that's what it is, comparing. Yeah, there's definitely no comparison. Yeah, look at that Taurus energy. I feel like it's yourself comparing this person to someone else. You're just keeping this to yourself. I see privacy, your personal thoughts, feelings. Don't worry, I won't tell them. But it could be comparing one to the other. But I do see, do they love me, do they not, too? Do they have feelings? Yeah, I wonder if this is someone just trying to trust their intuition. It's like someone already knows the answers they're seeking, that somebody has ended a situation because something felt off or someone wasn't right for them. Yeah, so every ending leads to a beginning. Yeah, I do see a possible Virgo energy, but it's definitely someone who's single. So this is someone who made this happen. Tell me about the Queen of Pentacles. Yeah, I feel this energy of a little bit lack and loneliness. So one of these lacks, there's lack, loneliness, or somebody, I don't feel like it's a lack of money because it's someone who's stable. But it's someone here who's just kind of, I say it, saying to trust your intuition, your inner knowing. You already know the answers you're seeking. So there was some sort of lack of chemistry. So somebody ended a situation because there was a lack of chemistry. Emperors are generally stable. They're often self-made. Interesting. But yeah, I still see the do they love me, do they not, or comparing one to the other. Let's have a look at the lovers. The lovers. Why the lovers here? This is someone all up in their feel. Someone's in their feelings. Someone commented, what does that mean? It just means that someone's catching feelings. They feel something. Sometimes if it's the Page of Cups, they only have one little feeler or feeling. Yeah, but this is definitely someone catching feelings big time. Yeah, it is an energy of chemistry, but someone has entered a situation because of lack of chemistry. So yeah, I feel there's feelings. Yeah, see, win or lose, someone sees the truth in a situation, but it is someone who's single. See, this is somebody who knows that someone is single or possibly newly. See, I feel like your intuition, it's telling you to trust it. Okay, you already know. You already know the answers you're seeking. Someone has ended a situation because there was a lack of, I mean, it could be someone who ghosted someone too. Someone may have ended a situation because of lack of, I see lack of chemistry, lack of, that's the strongest energy, but it could due to, with a lack of feelings, period. Or someone who ghosted someone. But I feel like it's a lack of chemistry. This is somebody all up in their feels. I feel like you already know that this person has feelings. Because I feel that King of Cups being there shows that. So tell me about the Emperor. Yeah, they're manifesting. This is someone who's very capable. They have a lot of skills. They're very handy. Yeah, this is someone very good at manifesting what it is they want and what they desire. Wow. Somebody with a lot of skills, very handy, very capable. Yeah, I do see this person. There is a Virgo energy. It could be feminine or masculine, to be honest, but I feel this is someone kind of going, aha, looking for clues. Someone's single. Could be somebody fairly newly single. But that's why I feel the masculine could be Taurus, the feminine could be Virgo. There could even be Capricorn energy here with this, but very strong Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energy. So water and earth is what we're looking at here. Wow. But this is someone kind of going, aha. See, they're gaining clarity, a little insight into the situation. See, this is energy of good luck. It has to do with someone feeling lucky here. Things are going in their favor. So someone making themselves single is what it is. This is somebody who's kind of been on their own path, though. Often it's a person who's on their own path. See, following their path that they're on. Let's have a look at the Hermit. Yeah, this is somebody very wise. See, this is someone who has experience. So this is somebody cutting someone out. This is someone who's ended something with someone. And they are speaking truth. But I do see this as somebody who's a little guarded. Their swords up. Often a little skeptical until, till they know for sure. But yeah, I do think it's somebody who's ending a situation with someone. I mean, it could have been just something someone did that turned them off, or just a lack of chemistry, or just somebody who's ignoring someone, ghosting them. Who knows? Let's have a look at the Five of Pentacles. This is often someone who can be a little judgmental, though, and maybe even come across as cold, but they're actually emotionally available. See, it's an Emperor, someone who's mastering all the elements of the Kings. So, tell me about the Queen of Pentacles. It's about someone communicating, taking action to communicate. It's a person about to follow their heart. They're going to ask you out. So I feel like you already know. Your intuition, I feel, is guiding you here a little bit as the feminine. But I also see the masculine. See, this is someone who already... I feel like we got something interesting going on. Are you reading each other's minds here? Let's have a look at the High Priestess. But it says often someone who's private. See, privacy, someone's private thoughts, but this is someone keeping it to themselves. They're not telling anyone. Yeah, we got two people here. See the energy of privacy, your private thoughts. There's a connection. You've made a connection. So you've made the connection. So someone is definitely ending a situation because of it. Lack of chemistry, whatever. They ended it. They made it happen. This is someone who has all the tools, the information. They already know everything they need to know. They will speak truth. Yeah, they have some Libra in their chart. I see this person having Libra. I see someone else here, maybe some Gemini for some of you. Interesting. Either or. But it's an energy of harmony and being fair. So this is someone who's generally fair, but it's also a person who, this is someone who knows, they feel confident to make their own choices, that someone's just not right for them. Yeah. But there it is. I feel they're coming in to talk and communicate. You've made a connection. Tell me about the Two of Cups. Yeah, I feel that there it is, the Star, feelings being mutual. But someone here does need to release something here, that they're letting go of something. What needs to be let go? Yeah, it's a person willingly letting another person go, releasing them. I see what it is. Very simple, basic read. And then I see the stability. See two people getting together, just happening to maybe be at the right place, the right time. See, this is interesting, making a connection at the right place and time. So to me, it looks like somebody kind of maybe wasn't quite expecting this, because it is an energy of someone who maybe wasn't really prepared. So if you've been kind of waiting, thinking this person's ghosting you, ignoring you, they're not. They're just getting ready. They weren't ready, and it's likely because they had just ended something. So that's what's going on. Yeah. They'll tell you the truth when the time is right, but I mean, it is something personal. It's something personal. Yeah. Someone who you don't know very well, you don't tell them all that personal stuff, but there it is, some kind of good news. People getting together, there's opportunity. Do you want to go out for lunch, or there's some people getting together, you want to hang out? This is definitely someone who's not keeping someone a secret. They're not afraid of taking you out around their friends. Very, very nice. If you are a masculine Taurus by any chance, and you're dealing with a feminine Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio, maybe you ended something with a Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn because there was a lack of chemistry, or someone ghosted someone or ignored them. Interesting. Let's have a look at the Magician. Yeah, Temperance again. See, it's flowing. It's a little test. Someone taking a step back. See, it's an energy of something that's lacking. It feels off. It doesn't feel right. See, it's just sometimes people don't have the chemistry. They just don't connect. So I feel like there's a connection. I do feel like you've made a connection. Right place, right time. But someone's ending something with someone where it just, see, it's just confirming. It feels off. There was no chemistry. Yeah. Interesting. I wouldn't even be surprised if it's the feminine who's actually done this. I wouldn't be surprised, but I'm seeing an Emperor here. The Emperor's the one manifesting it, making it happen. Yeah, someone who's just not right, just not their type. Simple as that. It doesn't even have to be, anything major. But I feel like we have two people who are each other's type. But that's where it's flowing to. See, getting together. See, there's someone being left behind, released. Maybe even some people, friends, family. Often when you're in a relationship, or you start dating someone, you get to know their friends and family, and then you lose them. There's loss there. Yeah, because this is someone who may have liked this person's friends or family. But I don't feel like someone's keeping a secret. In fact, this is someone who's not afraid of going out in public with someone. So if you dated with somebody here and they tried to keep you a secret, yeah, I could see that feeling off. And there's the Empress, someone who keeps themselves very balanced. So there you are, Taurus. Yeah. Very nice. I mean, it could be yourself in this energy of just lack. I mean, maybe you're feeling a little bit lonely, you know. But I do think you've got this King of Cups coming in here. I mean, this is a person who's available. I do see you being open. See, being open to something new, the King of Cups. Look at that. I feel like you're each other's type. But it's about trying something different. So you're probably different than this person's type. What is the Empress? They know their worth and value. See, it's about keeping things to yourself. I see privacy. It's about getting comfortable with someone, feeling safe. But definitely this person is making it happen. I mean, it's the Emperor making this happen. We have the Emperor and Empress are each other's type here. Fancy that. Not 100%. I've seen a few times where they don't get along and just agree to disagree. But it's really just about being open to something new. Tell me more about the Empress. What does the Empress want here? What does the Empress want? To cross paths, to take it to the next level. But this is someone often between two worlds. That's why I face. So it has to do with two people crossing paths, coming together. See, introduce it to friends or family to take it to the next level. This is someone feeling prepared, feeling ready. So now, if some of you have had something that's kind of been on and off because of some of these things, I wouldn't be surprised we have two people who end up coming back together. Just for some of you, after a little bit of time, things calm down, starting to feel a little different. Just for some of you. Most of you, I feel there's quite the storyline here. It's flowing quite nicely. But yeah, if you've had something on and off with someone, sometimes two people have to come apart to realize how right they are for each other, especially if they start dating, exploring other options, and only realizing there's nothing better out there. Sometimes it's a learning process, but I really feel most of you, it's just the Empress is kind of sitting on the fence waiting for two people to go down this path. And I do see the timing being right. I see win-win for both people here. So there's a lot of abundance between these two people. I mean, the Wheel of Fortune, Emperor and Empress, it's something is just right. Yeah. Just right. Tell me more about the Two of Wands. Yeah, see, this is someone just waiting. It's just confirming. Someone waiting, feeling the ship has sailed. It's almost too late. Yeah. Well, the Empress will wait for so long. The Empress is patient. I see someone being patient. But I do see someone thinking about looking elsewhere. Well, this is somebody just preparing themselves. See, it's somebody who wasn't quite prepared. And I do feel they've ended a situation with someone who, like I say, lack of chemistry, whatever it was. Tell me about Temperance. This is someone, a little test, reaching out to see if someone's still interested. But it's someone who's no longer giving to someone else. So that's always nice. Yeah, there it is. Someone taming the beast, feeling confident. I see kindness, compassion. So the Empress is often forgiving. I do see a little forgiveness here for somebody who's taken a little bit of time here. But sometimes when two people connect, and it happens suddenly, you just happen to be in the same place at the same time, and you really make a connection. Sometimes there's nothing getting in the way, but there's something getting in the way here that a person needs to end it. Or it's someone who just went through an ending. They aren't prepared, you see. And I feel people need to learn to be more patient, more kind, and a little more kind and compassionate when it comes to that kind of energy. But of course you don't want to be a fool and wait forever either. But this is someone taking the plunge. See, this is what you're waiting is for this person. Do they love me? Do they not? Are they interested or not? Are they coming in? See, there it is. It's an energy of a house and a home, someone laying the foundation. Yeah, see, waiting for someone to follow through. So this is about following through. This person's just a little apprehensive. It's somebody who's not quite prepared. But I do see dating and courting. And I mean, it could be yourself here dating other people, going on a few dates, and there's no one here that's really your type or no one you're interested in. That's why I feel for some of you, it's just reconnecting with someone. But I do feel it. We have the King and Queen of Cups. It's about coupling up. It's just someone doesn't feel quite prepared and ready. Yeah, see, friends who were like family. So someone's ending a relationship. There was a commitment. They're ending it. And they're also leaving behind some friends and family. So this is somebody kind of, you know, in their feelings here. So I feel it's the feminine needs to tame the beast here. And be the Empress and just be patient. Yeah, the Empress is always patient for a little time. But yeah, the person is apprehensive, but they do want to lay the foundation. I do think this person will follow through. They're going to be coming in and asking you on a date, or maybe you already had a date, or I almost feel like sorta. There's a little woulda, coulda, shoulda. It's too good to be true. Yeah, I mean, it's just because you made a connection here. Tell me about the Page of Pentacles. What is this person doing? What are they doing? Thinking about the feminine. Yeah, see, do they love me? Do they not? Are they still interested? Are they waiting? Does this person feel? See, they're apprehensive. Yeah, there's interest. No, they haven't lost interest. They're interested. They just haven't followed through. But yeah, this is about laying the foundation. The Empress is being patient, staying in control of their emotions, I feel. Taming the beast. The beast within. One more on the... See, this is about an invitation to someone's home. See, there's interest. They haven't lost interest. They're just being patient. I need you to be a little patient. Yeah, I do see the world here change. See, it's about starting it. I wouldn't even be surprised if this is someone just moving into a new house and a home too. But there it is. There's the world. Somebody just going with, see, just go with the flow. There's change coming. See, someone's closing. This is someone closing out a chapter. See, they're just closing out a chapter in their life. It doesn't mean they were single. I do feel they were speaking truth. They were single, but technically single, the King of Swords, right? But they weren't. They were closing out a chapter. There's things to take care of here. So this is somebody who has moved on. Look at all this abundance, a whole new chapter. This person's positive, happy. They feel they made a connection. They think very positive thoughts. They see very clearly. This is someone going to communicate. They'll tell you the truth. They're clearing things up, but it's about being patient and giving this person a chance to kind of prepare. So this is sometimes when spontaneity happens and people connect like that and you make such a lovely connection and the other person wants to get it going and they feel like they're being ghosted, ignored, left out. But this is not what this person wants to do here. Yeah, now we have the King and Queen of Pentacles. See, preparing. They weren't prepared. So we've got some Taurus and Virgo energy here. Maybe 2 Taurus for some of you. I see a lot of that with you guys. I don't know, you seem to deal with each other a lot. I think you probably really get each other. But sometimes you can get a bit of a power struggle. Sometimes you're too much the same. But I definitely see Taurus and Virgo here. And I do see Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio as well. Little Leo. Yeah, somebody with a little Leo energy. Somebody who kind of takes pride in the things they do. But every ending is leading to a new beginning. And this is somebody who was doing that. They were preparing to all along. I feel when you cross paths to put an end. They will speak truth. Yeah, look at that. 10 of Stones. Stability. Partnering up. Getting together. This person definitely wants to connect. They want to get together. But this is someone who's looking for something long term. Somebody who has their back. Someone who's there when they need them. See, the King and Queen of Cups have each other's back. They look out for each other. That's what this person wants, is a partner. And I do feel this is someone who was with somebody who was not a partner. No, someone who wasn't there when they needed them. And it's probably vice versa too, because often people have a tendency to kind of, when things start going sideways, things go bad, people start coming apart. Yeah, there you go. I was getting a little concerned there for a while, but I think deep down I kind of got the vibe that it's just the same old energy, a lot of you, and I know you probably get tired of hearing it, but being patient. Often, you know what's important, I feel, what people don't do when they first connect? They don't talk about some of the right things, because there's always that energy of being apprehensive, of getting into someone's personal business, talking about private things, but you really want to know that information so you know what's going on. If you know, you're waiting for this person to connect, then you can kind of relax a little bit, right? And just go with the flow, knowing that this person will come in. And that's what I feel happens. It's about really getting each other right away and being on the same page and making some kind of an agreement. I feel that there wasn't really an agreement, you know, or any kind of commitment, but it's just one of those things. I'll get in touch with you, you know. But definitely there's someone who was not quite prepared for this. So they are preparing, and I do think this is somebody who's quite loyal. And Emperors expect loyalty, so do Empresses. So I do think they're not losing interest. In fact, they're even more interested in getting this going. Take care. Bye for now.